clear that if you look at the educational system, we live in a segregated city, period. I want the media to ask the mayor, how can this be acceptable? How can we have a segregated school system where the only places that these buildings exist are in poor Black and Latino communities, and that's okay? Please ask him those questions. I want to end with a cheer for December 31st, 2013. Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Thank you.
This report is a snapshot with what is wrong with our educational system. It is a system that is separate and unequal. Our public education system should be the equalizing force for our children. And what we're finding is that it is poor and children of color that are suffering with the disinvestment that is happening to our public education system. And this mayor who wants to continue to say that the reforms, quote unquote, that are happening here in New York City are ones that have to be replicated across the nation, let me tell you, we must be cautious and we must tell people the true story of what is happening here in New York City. So we need to do something fast. This is a state of emergency, and that is no joke. And I am not exaggerating, and that is not sensationalizing. That is the reality.
Very dangerous.
The way we see PCBs is the tip of the iceberg. We should not wait 10 years for PCBs to be removed. But in addition to that, look at the rest of the infrastructure. You know, the fact that our schools are so easily flooded, that our schools are not green, energy efficient, wasting taxpayers' dollars, that our schools are in disrepair, represents a colossal failure, or at least a significant amount of indifference on the part of this administration. And we feel that we need to find the revenues, adjust our budgets, call the problem for what it is, ask the city council, ask the wealthiest people in the city to contribute to fix our schools, as opposed to saying we have a plan that is going to take a decade to fix just one problem among many that exist in the school system.